Since we're so close to the end and you already know how to do a couple of these moves already, I'm going to just throw these 4 gestures together. So what we have to do that you don't know is how to transition from shoot the tiger with a bow to deflect, intercept, and punch. Once you get to the deflect, you've done it a gazillion times now. Same thing with withdraw and push, followed by Wuji, and you've closed the form twice in Wuji. The only exception here is that we have to end up where we started with our feet at the 45-degree angle or 30-degree angles. So that's the only 2 parts of this that you really need to learn. So let's start with shoot the tiger with the bow, figure out how to get into the deflect, intercept, and punch transition. When you did the shoot the tiger with the bow, you took a fairly long bow stance, because when you kick, you step way over here. It's a wide step. Okay, so we've got a wide bow stance here. I ended up with my elbow in my ribs, knuckles of the right hand towards your forehead, weights 50-50, center line in the direction of your right foot, Zen point over here. So we're going to move our Zen point for a second because we're going to shift our weight to the right leg. As I shift my weight to the right leg, I'm going to reach out with my left hand, bring my right hand down even with my elbow. And my Zen point is going to move over here because I'm going to do a back fist in this direction. Now here's a critical point. When you go to step back to establish your next stance, you're not going to go all the way back to where you just came from with that shoot the tiger with the bow. Because you started off with a wide stance, you want to shorten the stance. That being said, as I shift and reach to the corner and get to my center step, I'm only going to step back about halfway, still establishing my bow stance or keeping my bow stance with my toes facing that corner. Here's my back fist, my Zen point's over in that corner. Now, just like we've done in other parts of the form, as my right hand passes over my right foot, I pull it to a center step, my Zen point moves to the direction I'm heading. Here's something you've seen a gazillion times. Here's my chamber. Here's my intercept center step with a hand behind me. I chamber over here, pull the left hand back, and there's my vertical punch for deflect, intercept, and punch. So from shoot the tiger with bow, this is a long bow stance. Shift your weight to the right leg, turn your Zen point to the corner, center step, palm up, knuckles towards your elbow. Step half the distance to where you just came with your left foot. Still keep your foot pointed in the forward direction. Zen point's over here. Do your back fist. Now, as your hand comes over your right foot, change your Zen point to straight ahead. Here's the deflect. Now we're going to intercept, center step, chamber, and vertical punch. Now from here you already know what to do. Withdraw and push. Alright, so let's take a look at that from the front. And then we'll move on to closing the form. We have a wide bow stance because of the shoot the tiger with the bow. I'm going to take a center step from here. My Zen point's going to go to the corner where my foot's pointing and my center line's pointing. So I'm going to shift my weight to the right foot, reach to the right corner, bring your right hand down, knuckles facing your elbow. Step half the distance back to where you just were, but still keep your foot straight. It was straight when you did your bow stance over here. It's going to be straight when you come back half the distance. So from shoot the tiger with bow, notice that my hands are straight ahead. Shift, center step, reach to the corner, Zen point to the corner. Step back, plant your foot short of where you were to start. Do a back fist to that corner. When the hand comes down in front of this foot, bring it back to a center step, and this is when you transition your Zen point to the front. Here's chamber, preparing for the intercept part. Arcing strike, center step, chamber puts my hand, knuckles down on the fist on the hip, and vertical punch. Withdraw and push, no change. You already know how to do that. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Let's look at the close. I'm going to do it in the direction of the form, and then I'm going to face a couple other angles so you can catch it. Again, in the same way that it started off, very subtle. Remember, we shifted right, we extended, we planted, came over here, you got your foot, you bring it back. We got to reverse that process somehow. All right, so when I finished with my withdraw and push, to close the form is the same as closing any of the phases up to this point. You're going to fall away from your hands. You're going to bring your left foot all the way around, so now you're pigeon-toed. Part the waters. You're going to straighten out this heel, bring the foot back, and you're going to roll into your Wuji. Now, what's different here is you're going to allow your hands to just drop down in front of you as you rise up just a tad. You're going to shift to the left leg. You're going to use your center to move your foot to the corner, but not 45 degrees. Remember, we started off at 30 degrees. So you're going to turn your foot out just a little bit, keeping your Zen point over here. Shift your weight to that leg. Bring this foot in, and as you do, square off your center to the front. You're going to punch your left foot to the other corner here, or 30 degrees, and complete your form. So, from withdraw and push, we fall away. Pull the left foot around. There's your left foot for the Wuji. Hands halfway down, straighten out the right foot, drag it back. Roll into your Wuji. Now, rise up just a little bit as your hands come down. Shift to your left leg. Use your center to move your foot out about 30 degrees. Keep your Zen point in front. Shift to the right leg. Peel this foot off the floor, and when you plant it back down, point it well, not perpendicular, but 30 degrees to your left. So you're going to plant it here. Straighten out, chill, and enjoy the moment. Okay, let's take a look at this from this angle. So I finished my withdraw and push. Okay, so let's take a look at this from this angle here. Fall away, which you're used to doing already. Pull the left foot around, go pigeon-toed. Part the waters to straighten out the right heel. Drag it back over your left leg. Roll into the Wuji. From here, you're just going to rise up and let your hands roll back down to your sides. Shift to your left leg. Use your center to move your foot out about 30 degrees. Hold your Zen point straight ahead. This is just to the corner a little bit. Shift to the right leg. Peel the left foot. Square off your hips. Plant your foot. Raise up and balance yourself evenly between both of your feet. All right. Good job. I knew you guys could do it. All right. Enjoy your long form, and I hope you do it lots and lots and lots and refine it over the years.